Guys, Colin, and it is match day. Tonight we take on PSG away from home. It's a massive game. Really sees the biggest game of our season so far. If we get knocked, if we lose tonight, it could be very rough at Anfield. Even the draw tonight would be a good result, obviously. Like last year, I'm wearing a kit like last year. We're away from home in the first leg. We scraped the 1-0 win and robbed the 1-0 win, really. If anything like tonight, anything like that tonight, more than happy. Obviously coming off of a 4-0 loss against City away from home as well. We've been shocking away from home this season. And some games at home, but away from home it's just like a lot of the talks in City is giving up, and it feels like that away from home. Just it doesn't look like we try to score sometimes. It's so frustrating. Like against City, for the first half an hour we were decent. 1-0 down, and then the game was gone at that point. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, it just was all the same. This year just on fire. Like, this is when they start cranking up their season, really. The first 6 months, you might as well not even look what they're doing. Really, this is the business end now of their league and the latter stage of the Champions League. The players they have in attack, midfield, they're just turning up a level, and it's going to be so tough for us tonight, I'd say. Like, you've seen my predicted lineup, and on Twitter there's been rumours flying around that we're going 5 back tonight, which, if we get some, obviously we go 5 at the back, we go 1-0 down instantly, it's just a nightmare start. But if we hold out, even a 0-0, bring them back to Anfield, which we thought would, going back to 1-0 to that, going back to 1-0 to Anfield last year was massive. And then I was at PSG at home last year. We were good. We just could not score. Like, and then penalties is penalties, whatever. Who knows? If we win that game, maybe we go on. Sure, they won a treble. Like, our season kind of fell off at that point. Then, like, there was Plymouth, Newcastle, and PSG all in about 2 months. And that was kind of when Slot. Obviously, he was still going towards that league title, but we basically had it wrapped up at that point. But that was before that was the last time we probably played good, other than maybe like a few games in the run and all right. Obviously, Spurs to win it. This season as well, we've had good games, good performances, but just no consistency. Now, Slot loses tonight, obviously by a big margin, where it's basically, nothing's impossible. But let's say we lose 4-5-0 tonight, then going back to Anfield is just so unlikely. I still don't think he will get sacked. I think no matter what, he'll get towards the end of the season, to be honest. And I will never go into a game hoping we lose. That I just don't believe in. Hoping we lose a game for the manager to get sacked is so stupid. In, like, the best scenario, he wins the Champions League and he leaves. Obviously, if he wins the Champions League, I've always said this, if he starts performing, if we start performing towards the end of the season and you can see something going into next season, I don't mind Slot staying. But if we're still scraping through games, like let's say we scrape into the top 5, because it's guaranteed top 5 with Champions League now, we get knocked out next week and we come 5th, but we're still dragging through games, poor away, poor at home, then get him gone. But let's say we get a result tonight. More importantly, we get a big result next week. We qualify into the semis. Then we have Bayern or Madrid. Most likely Bayern, obviously, on the aggregate score, and Bayern were pretty good last night. And we come convincingly 5th, even 4th. 4th is easily obtainable. Maybe not 3rd anymore with Milan United, with United actually performing well. Even imagine we come 3rd and win the Champions League. No point sacking Slot at that point. Like, we have players back. Isak is back in the squad tonight. Obviously, Alisson out, which got us to win last year. But Isak maybe 5 minutes off the bench, and that's why you need to keep a narrow scoreline, because he's a player we haven't really seen it yet, but he could just turn a game on its head. So I am looking forward tonight, to be honest. For the entire day until I'm recording this, and more putting it off recording this video because it does not feel like we played today. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel like we have a quarter final in the Champions League tonight, because I'm not confident for it, which is strange. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you want jerseys, any of them, like this one, last time we were going to buy this jersey in the description, Soccer Tours. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe. If you're not new around here, you're not subscribed, subscribe. Why wouldn't you? Anyway, here's where I have to start. Up the Reds. In goal, Mamadashvili. Left back, Korkes. Centre backs, Van Dijk and Kanate. I've seen 3 at the back being rumoured around better, so maybe Gomez starts there. But I have him right back. Midfield, Grambort, McAllister, Sabasai. And then the front 3, I have Vorta off the left, Ekatike up front, and then Frimpong on the right. But obviously with the 3 at the back, 5 at the back rumours, Frimpong could be right wing back, Vorta could be behind Ekatike. To be honest, I don't know what the lineup will be tonight. It's going to be a strange old game. Need a strong lineup. So let me know who you'd like to see start, your prediction on tonight's game. It could be a really rough one. But anyway, up the Reds.